where to first? I think high energy lab would make most sense because the twins actually start without exchanging sand at all. It looks like, for a few times I've looked at them. Maybe it's a visual. But yeah, see, right now, it doesn't look like they're exchanging sand. Which makes it a great time. So we'll find the gravity cannon, going through the hole, get to the sunless city, and see what we can do from there. Boom. Best pilot, telling ya. I may not be Feldspar, but I never did check the eye shrine. But that's not really time sensitive. Energy lab trailhead. Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom. I was way too late earlier then. Alright, so I follow the big power cord. Sounds reasonable to me. Can I go around? I actually have to wait until this fills. Guess so. That's a little annoying. Guess I got here too quickly. La la di da di da do doop doop doo di doop. Well, good and bad news, it's filling up quite quickly. past the cacti. Man, I'm such an overachiever. I got here way too quickly. Assuming following the cord is right. I guess this could be quite disappointing if it's not. Damn it. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, that's... over there. There's a hole. Cool. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. That comes down. Yep, looks like we're kind of in the right spot. Oh, they have some oxygen creating stuff here soon. I might just die. Oh, good. That is good. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis, it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine some of the city's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. These Nomai are puntastic. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Hey, I recognize that symbol. It's like all the warp gates. Oh. Black hole. White hole. Looks like it goes in pretty much the same exact time to me. What's this? goes in. That's awesome. Wow. Neat. So apparently the Ash Twin Project cares about that? Timber Hearth? Nah, I don't think I've warped there. Giant Steep, warped there twice. Ash... The Twins. I don't see the point in warping there anytime soon. That looks like the sun. Yeah, it must be the sun station. Which makes sense, because that's what it seemed like when I was in the tower. Probably too late to make it over the spikes, though. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. Energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Raimi, so I believe it's you who's aeriform. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we use towers like the ones we have on the White Hole Station to connect each planet directly to Ash Twin? Of note, each tower in Ash Twin will lead to a different planet. We can design each tower to visually reflect the planet it links to. The Giant Steep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. Yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. An update: High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Pi, I'm pretty sure it's Raimi who proved you wrong, so... Ha. I say, ha. Sunless City, 300 meters. I don't want to go back down in there. Don't need that, thankfully. Alright, time to go to my ship. I think the plan will be to go to Brittle Hollow. See if we can move that one piece of machinery in the warp to there from Ash Twin. And then we'll explore the rest of the city after that. Okay. If I recall correctly, it's at the North Pole. Observatory, which is down below me right now, is at the South Pole, so I should be able to. Perfect. I had fallen down here. Alright, that raises it up there. Now we just have to get back to Ash Twin to teleport over. And we can read all these scrolls later. Yeah, it would have been better to go the other way around the sun, but that's okay. I'm as far now as I was when I started. Perfect. And now it's going the other side of the sun. Alright, let's catch it going around this way. Still going too fast, apparently. Dang it. Not as too fast, though. I'm like, at least on the right side of the sun with it. Okay, there we go. Okay, it did track that for me. Excellent. Which tower? One as that's sort of connected to the swirly one. Okay. Okay, there's the swirly one. Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want to get out. Yeah, this is the one. Has the stairs leading up to it. Yikes. Yep, now it's in position to actually look at. Sweet. Hopefully there are many secrets within, or I will be quite disappointed. Ash Twin Projection Stone. I've seen this a few times. 3 masks, only 2 known. At this point. Oh, so this is... I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ash Twin project. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone at Ash Twin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Is it ready? No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Clary and Root, kindly tune the alignments on each pair of warp cores as I finish them. I've tuned the first pair to activate when its warp tower is aligned with Brittle Hollow. This will drastically speed future deliveries to Ash Twin. And before anyone comments, yes, I'm aware this reduces the distance between Yarrow and myself. It looks like the towers on Ash Twin respond to only 5 alignments when there are 6 warp receivers. Is that a mistake? No, that's correct. Have you seen the schematic in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin? It depicts which tower is meant to align with which astral body. Huh. I'll have to check my ship computer for that. Nothing else? Other than this wall carving I walked past. Okay. Where am I taking this first pair of warp cores? And where am I taking the remaining pairs once they're ready? All the black hole cores go to Ash Twin. They are for warp towers being constructed there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin just to make sure Yarrow receives it. The white hole cores are for the 6 warp receivers, which will all be on different astral bodies. Yarrow can give you their exact coordinates. Okay, so there are 6 cores, 5 towers. Interesting. Okay, so I could warp back using the way I got here. I'm out of time. Yeah, sounds like it. Well, fully. I don't want to go that way, it's broken. Is this way broken too? You betcha. Should be. I actually want to go. Not that I have much to lose. Explore up here, or not. Looks like the eye of the eye of the universe symbol. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. I suppose I is a more advanced being. I is the source of the signal that brought us here. Can the eye be older than the universe itself? I suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The universe was unimaginably hot. Just like me. Crispy. Well, shoot. So I gotta go check out more of the towers on Ash Twin. Do I check out the comet? Do I go back to that shrine? I think I'm gonna go back to that shrine. Because I'm interested in finding out what the eye of the universe is, not just where it is or how to get to it. Whoa! There are 6 warp receivers, all on different astral bodies connected to the towers on Ash Twin. The towers on Ash Twin respond to only 5 astral alignments, even though there are 6 warp receivers. Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. Wait. So this one. I haven't used this one. Because this is how I got to the Black Hole Forge, even though that's the symbol on it. But I couldn't get into this. Because the spike keys were there. See if I can. I know I've changed my mind like 3 times on what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna go here, see if I can find the tower that corresponds. Well, doesn't look like there's anything here yet. There it starts. Now we wait. Heck, I'm not sure this is the right part of the planet. Maybe I don't wait. Maybe I fly around. This one looks like a sun as a crown. Which makes me think and it talks about the sun station, so it's probably to the sun station, which would be cool. Hey, Quantum Moon, how's it going? Oh, there it is. Gotta be something. Alright, here's hoping the column of sand doesn't lift me up. I hear that's not so good for your health. Oh yeah, and the comet. I should check out the comet too. Since I pulled that one ship away from it. Alright, so there's a front door and a back door. Front door didn't work. That's probably the front door. Whoa, apparently it has warp right off the edge. Yep, that's front door. It's blocked. Ouch. This is the back door. And there's the place that will pick me up if I am not faster. Okay. Maybe I'll wait for it to go past. Maybe. Yeah, I'll wait for it to go past. Really don't want to follow the sand up there. Especially when up there becomes down there, then I get squished. Squished. Aha! Sand is the answer. Yeah. Excellent. Now if I want out, I can easily get out. That was it? Well, guess we'll see what happens. Not dry and steep this time, that's nice. Well, this looks new and different. That's encouraging. Whoa. 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. Holy crap, that's a long time ago. 6 minutes, 42 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Opens emergency door. Oh yeah, I would like to know what's going on here. Whoa! Boy. Now, how to get over there without making myself dead? Only one way to find out. Whee! Yikes. I did it. That was way more exciting than I was expecting. Huh. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in the view of such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. So they wanted to blow up the sun. Guess what, guys? You got your wish. Idea. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Adea. So, this is... they're gonna make the sun explode. Good. Great. Wonderful. Anything up here. No scrolls in the scroll rack. Just a few, huh? That's fair. Have to weigh the sun or the eye of the universe. Whoa. He was holding that when he died. Or she, or it, or whoever. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never, and could never, cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ashkwin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Pi, I heard for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances, though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. So 281,000 years ago, they stopped responding. They never blew up the sun with this. It doesn't seem to think that it's being activated to blow up the sun. Probably the same thing I usually see. Oh, let's see if I can get back over there to... Alright. Back to my ship I go. The sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate comet. This comet. The Nomai landed on their interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below interloper's surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Let's go over the sun first, because the sun likes to burn me, and I don't like being burned. can see the fish right there. Who needs landing mode? Not me. Certainly not me. Yeah, it's right here. Except I can't get in. Probably too far from the sun. And going the wrong direction. And it looks like the orbit collides with the sun, which means this is no longer an option. Maybe next cycle. Well, I'm going to go back to Brittle Hollow to look at that shrine. Where is it? Over here. Alright, well, it's getting us there. Hanging City. There's more to explore here. Yeah, I know that. Ash Twin Towers. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. Whitehole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Ash Twin project. Nomai sealed something away inside the core of Ash Twin. Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval. Every memory recorded by Nomai statue is transferred to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. The advanced warp core was successfully forged for installation. I mean, it sounds like they wanted to blow up the sun to provide energy, and that's totally what's happening. No. Okay, where's the thing? That's on the right side. Okay, there's one over there. There it is. Slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up. Got it. Bueno. Alright. So it's floor 3. This is floor 2. Hopefully we can get to floor. Yep. Okay. Looks like floor 3 is available. Just can't get up to the Black Hole Forge. Alright, time to read this again. What is the Eye of the Universe? The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Well, perhaps it's a cosmic library. Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. A signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Be welcome in this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the Eye. We observed the Eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind. mind to its possibilities. Alright, so they came here to find the Eye of the Universe, crashed, 3 escape pods went out, 1 to Brittle Hollow, which I've not found. Found the one at Ember Twin, and then a 3rd one somewhere. Oh, some writing over on the wall. That's fine. Totally good. Solanum. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and my ancestor heard the Eye signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Is that all that's here? Woo! Fall into the black hole for like the 5th time. Well, that's what's up here. Never really fully explored the Meltwater District. Pretty much found the slot and called it good. But yeah, like over here, I never read any of these. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Polk was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the Eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Least potential for harm? You guys wanted to freaking blow up the star system. How's that less harm? Jeez, oh Pete, you people are ridiculous. Why am I not just sidestepping right up there? That's stupid. There's a slightly higher step. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil at Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Mellorai and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, Our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there's little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Well, we already know they successfully built the core and installed it in Ash Twin. So I'm not sure why it's telling me about the vessel's core. I mean, obviously they were thinking about using that instead. School district. I need to come back here again. Okay, I've learned the Nomai needed excessive amounts of power. They wanted to blow up the sun. They failed at blowing up the sun. They tried, but it didn't do anything. And then 281,000 years ago, they just stopped talking to the sun station. So either it woke up and decided to fire on its own, or something else is causing it to go nova. But unfortunately, I don't get to find out more about that right now. But hey, I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a good time, just like I am.